everybody. We're back.
Hi, everyone.
This is We Stitch and We Know Things, and I'm Jan.
I'm Ashley.
And today is Saturday, April
26th.
I'll get it wrong if I say it.
I keep saying it's like Monday or something.
I know. We're doing this on the Saturday. And
on the fly, we're doing a different location.
Yep, the house got tore apart this week because it got brand new piping throughout the house, and there's a lot of holes and a lot of dust around the house. So we are upstairs in my bedroom with everything that kind of got shoved in here.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah, but it's the only place we could film, and the rest of the week's going to be really hectic. I don't think we'd be able to get a video in
later because it's not quite the 2-week mark. We looked.
Yeah, and then my husband's got surgery this week, so we're going to be doing a lot of running around, doing testing, getting stuff ready, and so we figured we'd do it now and get it done.
Out of the way.
Not out of the way.
Well, not out of the way.
Done.
We love filming it, but we didn't want to like push it back and like
Jeff Dunn.
Jeff Dunham. Jeff Yeah.
Jeff
She's a fan, in case you guys didn't know.
Dunham. That's what Peanut does.
I don't watch it enough to know that.
I guess not. Some people know.
Matt Rife, I know.
Oh, I know him too.
He's funny, you guys.
Yeah, you gotta watch him. He's really good.
Not censored. I'll say
He's
that
definitely
much.
not censored. Don't watch it with little children in the house.
Yeah. But anyway,
back to our channel.
Yeah, we're not promoting them or anything.
No.
For some weird reason we are. I don't know why. They just popped up.
People need to laugh.
Laughing has been proven to be healthy for everybody.
Yeah, people need to laugh.
That's
so
what we know this week.
If you want to watch us and laugh at us, that's great.
That's what we know this week.
That's the thing we know this week, yes.
You stress, you need a little laughter in your life.
Yeah.
Anyways.
And I don't think either one of us, we've sewn.
No, you've sewn.
I
haven't sewn. You've sewn.
You've been sewing
I've been
like
stitching,
crazy.
Sewing with your sewing machine.
Oh, Ash. Okay, stitching.
Stitching.
Excuse the grammar.
Yeah, make sure you say it right.
Oh.
Sewing can go a different direction entirely, and I am not a sewer. Not much of a sewer. I'm a starter sewer.
Yeah, she's learning.
Novice sewer. But
she can make a pillow, a couple of them.
Oh my god, if you guys could see the pillow I made in home ec.
Oh.
It was not square. I mean, it was supposed to be square, but it was like, I don't know what shape it turned into.
It might have been for her feet. I don't know.
It could have been.
But anyway, so I haven't sewn a whole lot. Excuse me. Got this cough. And
it's
I
from
haven't.
All this stuff.
It's from what?
All the stuff that got stirred up.
Yeah, it is from all the stuff that got stirred up. I've sewn on things. I've been dying to start something new. I haven't.
You should.
And I am gonna pick out a smaller pattern that I can take to the hospital because I know we're gonna be there for a good 6 to 10 hours.
Yeah, last time his surgery was 14 hours, so I finished like 3 cross-stitch projects that day.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's gonna be a long day.
So it's gonna be a long day.
We have to go an hour to Knoxville before it even starts, so it's gonna be a long day.
Yeah, we have to leave here by 4:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
To get there in time.
For him to start getting prepped at 6:30.
Yeah.
And stuff.
It's gonna be a long day.
It's gonna be lots of coffee needed.
They do have a Subway though in the cafeteria. It's very good.
I hope they have a good coffee place. We'll find out.
I haven't seen any coffee places in there.
Anyways.
But anyway, back to our stitching again. Yeah, I don't think either one of us have done very much. Like I said, I didn't start anything new. I've worked on some stuff.
I mean, I picked up quite a bit. But
she's going to town stitching.
On everything, not just stitching, doing other things we've talked about. I will, hopefully soon, I think, maybe I'll work on that at the hospital. Work on one of the things that I'm designing. And maybe show it. That'd be kind of fun.
Okay.
So,
All right, so you want to go first, or
why do I have to go for
I'm doing all the talking here. Give me a break. I'm coughing.
Okay, so I will have a little bit of plans to talk about. There's things that we have talked about doing, so we'll do that at the end.
Yep. And some, it's haul, but...
I thought I was talking. We need a little talk stick. Oh, I should get my Luna Lovegood one, and whoever's holding it talks. I just want to use them. I never get to use them. We went to Universal when we lived in Florida, and I got like 4 wands that are just in boxes. So I thought, a talking stick. I'm just kidding. Go ahead and say what you would.
I forgot.
Oh.
Okay, so go ahead.
Well, we were talking about plans.
Okay.
Okay. I will show you guys what I've been working on.
Oh.
So.
Never eat half a bag of licorice before you do this. No.
I hate licorice.
I'm joking.
I don't know if you guys like licorice.
No. Do I have a black tongue? I can't tell.
Wow, we're really all over the place, aren't we?
Yeah.
So just because this one's super cute and it's the first one I finished, and you guys saw it already, but I'm going to show you the second one I'm working on, so I'm going to show you the first. So I'm working on the Satsuma Street Uology egg, so that's the first one, and I changed the colors, so.
Now, did you show that in our last video?
No, I showed it in the
couple back.
finishes, I think, when we did the finishes. This is still in the hoop because this hoop is the perfect size because the egg shape fits in it. So I changed the colors again. I'm almost done. I did all the colors around except a little bit of blue there and finishing the blue here. And then it's filled in with purple and then the bird, and I'll be done.
That looks really good,
So
though.
they're super fun, and it's
I might steal them from
like
her.
Easter, so.
I don't mean the pattern, I mean the actual stitch piece.
You're gonna steal my stitch piece? Well, I have the colors written down for what I used, so I could always stitch another one.
Oh, there you go. See? So I could steal them from her.
You could. If you wanted to, you could. So that I worked on. Okay, so this one, guys, I don't know if I have enough room for this whole pattern to fit, and that's kind of why I stopped stitching it the other night. I wanted to get my doggy string by Lizzie Kate done. I just wanted to be done with it already. It's only taken me like an evening to do, couple evenings to do the first few.
No little trouble there?
I could get the hoop off. So this is what it looks like. This is my last string I'm gonna do. The only one I didn't do was the kitty string. So there it is. And I changed the colors on this because this dog, I wanted to do the color of my dog Luna. But I don't know. Oops. I mean, I have an A and a bowl of bones that has to go there. And then I still have the dog and like 4 letters. So I don't know if it's going to fit. So I kind of stopped because I was a little bummed out. And I'm like, I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to keep going. And it might end up being a restart. Which would make me really sad.
Yeah, but you could make that, like, make it
so
a little
close.
drum.
I'm so close to
Make
a finish.
it a little drum or something.
I was thinking of cutting out the dog, but then I'm like, but that's the dog that's supposed to look like Luna.
I know that, but I'm just saying use this piece and make it like a drum and then do the Luna over the top.
Oh.
But you can still make another one
That's
like
a
that.
good idea. Maybe I'll do that. In the bowl of bones. Maybe I'll take a B from one of the other ones I did to make it fit. Yeah, maybe I'll do that and make it a... Look at that. She's so smart, guys. Okay, so that makes me happy because now I'm like, I didn't waste all that time, and it wasn't waste. It was fun, but I wanted
you had
to
fun
be,
doing it.
I wanted to be done. Okay, so my next one
Next.
is the one I'm working on for this lady. So instead of showing you the picture, because I couldn't find it right now, she's laughing because she knows. But I'm showing you. This is the 3rd or 4th time I've stitched this.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I have the smaller one. So this is the one I did for myself. I did it in the Jack-o'-lantern Weeks Dye Works. Got a light to my right. Maybe that makes it look better. So, and I have a smaller one I haven't finished for my friend. And then this is the one I'm working on right now for Jeanne because she didn't... there we go. She didn't really like the
I don't like the pumpkin.
the jack-o'-lantern. She's not an orange person. So I have the E in the end to finish, and then the bottom border. And what I plan on doing in, I don't know if it's gonna be the next video, but when I'm done with this, like, by the third or fourth time, I don't think I'm ever gonna stitch it again. So I think I'm gonna do a giveaway for that pattern. I know it's not like Halloween time or anything, but
get an early start.
Yeah, and I mean, it's super quick. I've just been slacking off on it. But yeah, like, let me know if you guys would be interested in that, because I think I'm gonna give it away, you know?
Yeah.
Share the wealth or whatever you want to call it. And then the last thing I've been working on, which should be done.
Why am I gonna yawn?
Is
I don't know. What are you gonna show?
my But First Coffee First. I keep calling it But First Coffee, and it's called a Coffee First. It's Brenda Gervais. This one I'm stitching twice. This is my first stitch on it. And I was working on filling in, well, I was working on the white, the outline, and then the apron a little. Okay, I'm not sure I like this lamp because...
That's what I'm saying. Do you want me to put it on lower?
There we go, that's good. So I got to finish this. This is my own color conversion. But that's the last thing I've worked on. I haven't really worked on anything else. You know, there were a few things I wanted to work on, like this, and some of my colors got separated from this, so that's why I stopped, and I was only working on the white. So
Your pattern just slid across the floor.
And I did my color conversion, and you know, like a dork, I didn't write it down, so I gotta match the colors before I can finish that. I know. It's because I've been so to get ready for a future video of showing how we organize things, I've been organizing my stuff. But in the process, I've been very unorganized.
She's organizing her stuff, but she has to unorganize other stuff to organize the stuff. So it goes between, it's all on her bed at night.
Really? We're going there? We're telling them that? Okay, it's on my bed at night, and then I move it to my desk. And then the next, well, you know, she thinks it's funny.
I do. And I go in there to say goodnight to her, and I'm like, it just goes back and forth and back and forth.
Unorganized.
So we went out today and got her some things that she needed to organize.
It looks unorganized.
But she knows where everything is.
I do know where stuff is. And that's a sign of a very creative person, which I am, so.
Genius, isn't it?
I don't know if I'd go there.
Well, I mean,
I'm not going to say that.
People that are unorganized are usually geniuses, they say. So if you're unorganized, you're a genius. I'm just telling you now.
On your I'm just kidding. Okay, so all I have left are plans. So.
Okay.
Oh no, that's not true. I do have one more. I had to start.
Oh, you started?
I forgot about this.
See? Oh, I know which one this is.
My friend, I've talked about before. He loves golf. Like, I mean, every day he goes golfing. He loves it. So I found this on a secondary market because I found a picture of it and I showed him it and he loved it. So I went and I bought it and I just didn't tell him, so he doesn't know. But he doesn't watch this either.
He doesn't watch this either, no.
It's called A Golfer's Diet by Ann Evans, prescribes a golfer's diet. I guess that's the whole name. And it says, as part of my diet, I'm golfing every day. My doctor told me to live on greens as much as possible. So that's what it's gonna.
Cute.
Whoops, that's what it's gonna look like. I mean, he's a very healthy guy anyway, but that's kind of funny. So, I do have a green strand hanging because I was working on the green. My scissors are stuck to my needle minder. So,
that looks pretty good. You got pretty far.
Yeah, it's mainly words and like the border. So I did the bottom of the, I guess, putter, the handle, the golf balls there. I'm just filling in this to the flag. The rest is just words and then the border, and it's gonna be done.
What kind of fabric is that? because I can see it. I think they can see it in there.
It looks like a variegated blue, kind of like a
Like a
sky.
sky, yeah.
I don't know what color it is. When we went to Cross Stitch and Crafts in Johnson's City, I got two different blues that were very similar. This one looked more like sky, and it's like I measured it and I did the math, and it's just the right size for this. But it was a scrap. I don't even think they wrote down what the color name was for me. So
Yeah.
I said it didn't matter anyway. It wasn't like they wouldn't do it for me because they're great there. But I was like, I'm just gonna use it. But now that I want to tell you guys, I'm like, dang, I should have asked. So
I'm sorry. I thought it had a label on it. When I
well,
got it.
even the other one doesn't. But it's a different. You know what it was? They were two different sizes.
Oh, okay.
This one is the 32 count. I think the other one was the 28 count.
Okay.
So,
It looks pretty on it though.
it'll look, you know,
It looks like sky, like when you're out golfing and you have just big clear sky
he's
around
gonna love
you.
it when he gets it eventually. So,
Eventually.
eventually, you know.
Okay.
He's also the friend I did that, cat pillow.
Oh, that's
the
right.
Christmas
The
cat
kitty
pillow.
cat.
This is Bagheera. I changed it to what his cat looks like and put the cat's name. So,
Okay.
I guess I talk about him a lot. I do to her at least. But anyways, yeah, that's what I have, and I just have plans to talk about. So, Jan, what have you
Yes.
been working on? I'm gonna take a sip of my coffee. Sorry.
I don't feel anymore. No. Let's see if I can do this with the light here like this. So I had it all lined
It's
up.
not bad, but when you try to get up close, you have to kind of
Yeah.
angle it.
Well,
So
this
let
is-
us know what you think of this.
This
if you think
setup.
that light was
if it's
maybe too
bright,
much,
I can lower the
yeah, we can.
go like that. It turns
Turn
it
it
off.
off, which is
That's
kinda
low
nice.
light.
Maybe we should do that.
Low light. This is medium.
That's still super bright, like blinding.
And that's high. So you want low light?
Hmm.
Oh. But anyway,
Leave
this
it on
is
high
what
and
I'm
see
working
what,
on.
Yeah, you need it on high. There you go.
This is what I'm.
Because it looked
This
super
is
dark.
what I'm working on, and I finished the cow. That's what I was going to show you the back. I finished the cow, which I'll show you, and I'm almost halfway done with the pig. So, long way to go yet. Not a lot of time. Okay, now I can't take this out of the hoop because this blanket stretches so much, and it
Putting
tends
it back
to.
in would mess
Yeah,
with
it tends to pull it. I did run a seam around it.
I guess it would distort it.
And yeah, it does. It pulls it away from the pink.
Oh.
The pink and the blue, it gives it big gaps. And I did do a stitch all the way around it, a zigzag and a straight stitch to help hold it. But here's the cow.
So cute.
And felt like that took me forever.
That was a troublemaker for her.
It was a trouble. I don't know why.
It's so cute, but it was such a troublemaker for
Oh,
her.
I had so much trouble with it. And then this is the pig. It's only got 3 colors in it. And this is the pig. His tail's
He's not as pinky
up here.
as I thought he'd be.
No, I thought he'd be more pink, but they did a more flesh tone, which is fine, you know. And his
This
ears.
more true, I guess.
Yeah.
Colors.
So I've got to get that done. And then
Oh, I didn't show mine because I want people to be.
don't know what I did with the pattern.
Is it in my room?
Oh, that's right.
Mm.
Okay, well this, you guys have been seeing this all along, and I'm a little bit further, and I'm just showing it. It's
For the record, I did work on mine, but
you
I'm
didn't
waiting
bring
to.
it. Yeah.
I know I'm waiting to show it. I don't want to
Okay.
show it yet. I want
Okay.
people to be like, from the last time you saw it, and see
Okay.
how much work I did.
We the People. It's our stitch along with Table 24
Mm.
by the Salty Stitcher Designs.
Hi, Christy.
Yep, Christy. And Nisi and Patty Penn are going to town on it
Oh
too.
my God, they are.
And it looks great. I think they're at Stitch West this weekend? Last
I
weekend.
think
Yeah,
they
this
went
weekend.
to. I don't know what weekend.
I think
it is.
it was coming up around Easter or after Easter some point. So that's what we're working on at that.
Mine you'll see after Dad's surgery because that's what I'm bringing to work on all day.
And then this one is Modern Folk Embroidery, Home Sweet Home.
Wow, you really didn't work on too much.
No, I didn't. And I got a little bit further, not a lot. This is 16 count scrap fabric.
I don't know. Are you gonna frame that? You might
Probably.
Have just
I'm
enough
probably
to
gonna
frame
have
it.
to frame it. Yeah.
You can't make a pillow, I don't
And
think.
I
Well,
did
it'd be a big pillow.
finished all this here, and then I went up here and did these, and that's what's been added to it. So, still got a ways to go, but I thought about taking this one to the hospital because it's only one color.
Yeah, well, I'm bringing,
I
I'm
might do
bringing
that.
my We the People,
Yeah.
because I did it where I outlined all the areas, so all I have to do is fill in my stuff and then do the words. So I tried to make it easy for when we're there, and when I'm watching a movie or something, I can just fill in.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, that's okay.
I didn't.
And
I
the
took away
last
your
thing I
talking
have,
stick.
that's okay. The last thing I have is Santa of the Forest by Lavender and Lace. And
I love
I'm real excited about it because
his beard looks like clouds.
I've gotten quite far with him.
I love it. I'm stealing that.
And I just finished, I know. I just finished this part here, and I'm starting the checkerboard that goes up, and then I continue the bear, and the wolf will be there. But I love it. But what's really exciting, and I don't know if you can see it, there's a Krennic in here. Okay, and there's Krennic in his
Do you need help?
coat right
Ooh,
here.
It's really see-through.
Yeah, that's why I'm putting my
shouldn't have brought
arm
the
behind it.
board.
I know, I didn't want to run back down the stairs though. And it's got Krennic, but the Krennic is a devil. I'm telling you, Krennic's a devil to work with.
I am not a fan of Krennic.
Yeah, I'm not
it's
either.
It's beautiful, but stitching with it, no thank you. But I will because
So,
my
yeah, the
mirrors
ladies
call for
at Johnson City, what is it, Crafts and Stitching?
Cross Stitch and Crafts.
Cross Stitch and
I
Crafts.
think I said it wrong when I talked about it.
Yeah, recommended this, and this was the closest one we thought would match it, and it does match, and it's Treasure Braid Petites.
Rainbow
It's very
Gallery?
fine.
Is it the Rainbow Gallery?
Yeah, it's Rainbow Gallery, and it matches perfect, and I think it's going to be perfect because then his staff and the rest of his coat, it's going to really sparkle where you have to get up really close to see the rest of this. So I'm pretty happy. I'm going to try that. I can't wait. I'm pretty excited about that. And let's see, it's kind of weird being in this area.
I know, I keep having to stand up. I'm like, I hope that's not weird for you guys. Or like
I hope
the
it don't make you
movement.
sick.
That's what I was just thinking.
Yeah.
We went and got my car washed today, and it was one of those car washes that pulls you in. You know, you leave it in neutral. Apparently, I get sick when that happens.
It's motion sickness.
So I totally get it. If we made you motion sick, I apologize, and just let us know, and we'll be aware of it for the next. Yeah, for the next video. I get it. She gets it. She gets motion sick. I get motion sick. So we don't want to make you guys motion sick. Hopefully, we're not. So, do you want to talk about plans, or did you want to show what you have?
Well, I was going to show this first, but
That's fine.
I did some shopping. It was a while ago now, but
where did we even get? Oh, you brought that one out. Where did we get that?
Well,
Florida.
that was in here. Yeah, that was in here. Yeah.
So this was almost over a year ago because April 27th is a year. Oh, tomorrow.
Yeah.
Is the 1 year mark from when we moved up here.
Yeah. But anyway, I buy old sewing
We'll show
containers.
We'll show you guys the one in the living room too.
I'll bring that up next time. But this one, I'm just gonna go like this. This is a box sewing.
Do you want me to grab the other one? No. Okay.
And it opens and it has a tray in it. And
do you want me to
this
hold it?
Was it. This is what was in it. That and a bunch of really old hoops. Now, I don't know what that. I have an idea. I know that thing in the middle is supposed to be like a needle. You put your needles in it. And I was just thinking today, I put bobbins on it because that's what they had on it. I didn't, these aren't my bobbins.
I'm gonna let Carly in because she's clawing at the door. Carly, come on.
And, but I bet they put spools of thread
like
on
bigger
there.
spools,
But it doesn't look like it fits onto anything else. It does turn, except I just figured out how to tighten it. So, and it turns like that. If you can, I don't know if you guys can see this. And if anybody else collects these things and you know what this is or what era it's from or anything,
we'd love to know.
like I said, it was just inside the sewing box with a bunch of old hoops and threads. And I just thought that was really cool. And it's not soft. This is very hard.
Oh, it's like, wow.
Almost like maybe there's a
foam. Yeah, it feels
styrofoam or something in
but
there.
But it feels stronger than the foam even that the plants, the fake plants go in. Wow, I thought it'd be soft. I didn't even touch it.
I thought it was soft too, but it wasn't. And then the other thing
we love going to the thrift store and finding stitchy stuff.
Yeah, that's what I look for.
That's like and buttons. I love collecting buttons.
Yeah.
That's like a new thing for me, but I love it.
Now this will look like a regular tomato to anybody.
Oh, it's torn. Is it torn?
Nope, that's its label.
Oh, it's tag. I thought it had a tear.
Now some of these are made, and they're made in China.
I have one from Japan.
They're not the originals. I was going to tell them. The
I'm
ones
sorry.
that come from Japan, it's okay. It's even got its little teeny needle sharpener.
Know that.
But the ones that are real and were the originals, 1920?
I was going to say 1920. I could be wrong on that.
I know.
That's one of my favorite years.
But you will see they will have a tag stuck in them. And usually it's hand stitched in. And they're from Japan.
I got a little baby one from Japan. I was so excited because that's my dream trip to go to Japan.
Yeah, so that came in a little bag.
I heard they have some cute cross stitch stuff there.
Yeah,
you could find, and they have that floss, Lucian. It's Japanese.
Yes.
Or I'd like to try that. If you guys have tried that, let me know because I really want to try it and see how it is. But I don't know.
Then I'm always looking at these, and this was in the old area of the antique store, I guess antique bookstore. I don't know what she is.
Which one was it?
Maggie's, the one that used to be
Maggie's.
Maggie's.
She's a book, and that's right, because that's where we got my bench. I should have shown my bench.
Anyway, so I got this, and what's really cool, it opens.
Tell Dad Carly's in here really quick.
Okay. And it's got it's old. It's very old. It's got a scissor holder. And another thing here, it had a little pouch that has some needles, Singer needles. And then...
And those scissors came with it. Yeah. Everything in here came with it.
Everything, I'm hoping I can tilt it so you can see what's in there.
It's got,
these are all needles, like a little handkerchief thing, balls of thread, and it's got
a thimble or two thimbles?
Three.
Oh, three thimbles.
Four thimbles.
There's
okay, four thimbles.
Woo, we can count.
A bunch of old wooden spools.
That looks like silk.
It could be. It's very soft.
It looks shiny.
And it's all this, what is the name on there? I don't have my glasses with me. There's no name on it. And then it's got a little thing like this. It's a heart shape. And you sharpen your needles. I keep going up to the thing. You sharpen your needles on it. And it's really cute. It's kind of like a little heart.
Well, these say darning silk 10 yards threads. And it says Belding Hemingway Co. USA.
That's the old company.
But I can't make out what the big one says.
And it's got an old fabric tape measure, not
cool.
A plastic one like you get nowadays.
It's really cool.
And these,
it's got a cute little pillow.
Yeah, a little pillow to put your needles on. And then all of these are full of needles. I mean, they're full of needles.
It's really a cool thing.
It's very cool, and it all came together as
I don't even think
thing.
We knew it had stuff in it because they kept it like locked up and closed, and we just were like. And then they had
these in it also, which are made out of, it's whalebone, she said, right?
I think whalebone.
And we got it checked, and it is whalebone, and it's for stitching. This is a thin, it's got like a little spoon scoop in there for holding beads. And then it's got the other part that can pull. I'm trying to pull things out. This is very hard to do standing up.
It's not really focusing though either. Sorry,
and then
guys.
These are whalebone crochet hooks. See if I come back a little bit like
maybe
that. whalebone crochet hooks. And then this is like what you use your chopsticks for, to do the corners on a pillow.
Fill.
That's what that is. And then this is to move the fill into the area. I keep going this way.
I know. I keep doing.
I think it's because I'm left-handed.
It is really pretty.
But they're really pretty. They're just gorgeous, and I was so excited to get it, and because I love old stitching things.
It is fun. I mean, look at these. Can I show you? These are so teeny tiny. I think they're so cute.
They are too. They look big on there, but they're teeny.
They're tiny. They're like. I mean, look at my fingernail compared to that. That's tiny.
Know. They are. But this, I was like super excited.
And the outside doesn't look like it got any wear or tear.
No.
Really?
Just the only thing that's missing here is the loop that hooks around the hook here.
Yeah.
And, but that's fine. And I keep it packed up.
Doesn't say like a company name.
Because I was waiting to get my stitchy room done. And then I'll put it out. And,
here's you want this back in there?
Yeah, I just put that back in. But I thought that was pretty exciting finding. I love finding old things that people use for stitching, different ways of stitching. You know, and I love cross stitch is my main thing, but
it's a cool part of history.
Yeah.
To have.
Yep, it is. Sorry, I'm trying to move
No,
that
you're
so
good.
it doesn't fall down on you when you're sitting there.
Sorry.
And then that's about all I have except for plans.
Yeah, I just have plans left. I'll show you my bench I got from that same store, and it'll go with the whole how I store stuff versus like how she stores stuff, because she does it different than I do. So it'll kind of, maybe we'll do a two-parter, like GM storage. You know, it'll be an extra video, but we'll show you because.
I think you store your patterns and things better than I do, because I've only got the.
Well, I just
cabinet.
Started doing it this way.
Yeah,
so.
I've got the metal cabinet.
I mean, actually, I started before we moved, but now I'm going through and doing all of them that way. Like I'm, you know, so. But yeah, we'll show you that in a future video too. Maybe we could do that when Dad's in the hospital.
We'll see. Let's see how we.
Maybe we'll see how everything goes. It might be too chaotic to do it then. Like I said, I don't know.
He's gonna be in there 3 to 5 days, from what I understand. But I don't know how much we
but
have to be there.
But I think the harder part is
going to
be when he's back home because the stairs and stuff.
Yep.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna be able to do them. Anyway.
So.
That's about it.
All right. Do you want to go with your plans? Are you? I don't know what.
Like I said, my plans, I'm just basically finishing up some things that I needed to do, like finishing up the pillows, finishing, you know.
You didn't show your pillows.
No, I showed them before.
Not the ones you just finished.
Yeah. I just hadn't stitched them
shut.
Oh,
okay. She just stitched them shut. That's
and but I've been working on a lot of stuff for StitchCon. So that's where a lot of my time's going, and that's where it's going to be going until I get a few things done. Yeah. And I can't show them or tell them because
we'll take pictures and stuff so we can show after. But we'll just leave it.
Nothing,
at that.
you know, amazing or anything. Just little things.
Now, were you gonna say something else?
No.
I'm sorry. Kind of a question for you. So last night, who did you watch Floss 2 Wise?
Oh,
Sherry, the Colorado Stitcher.
Yeah, I watched.
Is that going to be a plan
Carol.
for you?
Yeah, that's going to be a plan for me. Yes.
Okay.
I watched Carol, Saltbox Stitcher.
I got to catch up on hers. We were like, oh, should we watch it together? But this is probably the first 2 weeks we haven't stitched together.
Yeah.
So.
Then I watched Sully, but her name's Tara.
Tara Sullivan, Sully Stitches. Hi, Tara.
And she's a cutie.
I love her stuff. She's
a
beautiful
stitcher.
She
stitches so beautiful.
Yeah, and she lives in South Carolina, in Greenville.
Okay.
So she tells you that. I didn't spoil that. She tells you.
Yeah, I don't know how she stitches so beautiful.
Just so you guys know, I'm not like telling somebody's. You know, that's how I
gave him a state.
Yeah.
And
so
then I watched Sherry, the Colorado Stitcher.
She lives in Colorado. In case you guys. So I'm not just saying one person, what state we live in Tennessee.
Anything
feel
else?
better. I feel better now.
Okay.
I don't want people thinking I'm like, oh my god. Okay, sorry.
Okay.
The overthinker in me.
And we're going to be doing Sherry's stitch camp.
Summer camp?
Summer
Stitch camp.
stitch camp.
Summer stitch camp, I think.
Yeah, she's gonna be releasing the new badge.
Yeah, we've never participated. We've watched videos each year of her talking about it, but we haven't actually done it. So this year, we're both gonna do it.
Yeah, we're both gonna do it. It's really interesting, and I like that she picks different themes.
That's fun. And it's a theme, but it's so broad. I mean, you have so many options to go.
Oh, it's fantastic.
That's what I like. You know, you're not kind of locked in so much.
Yeah, I mean, I was thrilled with the 3 that she picked.
You wrote them down.
Yeah, I know what they are.
Okay.
You know, the first thing you have to do is take a picture of your
yeah.
project before it started with the front of the pattern and the fabric and the floss.
Okay.
That's first, and you send it to her. And then, I don't know if she gives you a number or something with it. I'm not quite sure on that.
I don't know. If you guys know, let us know.
Yeah,
like,
and then the first thing was a motif that designates daytime or nighttime. So for daytime, it could have a sun, it could have flowers, sunflowers, anything that's daytime. The nighttime one could have an owl with a dark sky, maybe some stars, a moon, anything like that. And the second thing, this is where I got really excited.
I'm excited about the first one because I already have 2.
She already picked her pattern out.
I had one I was gonna go with, and then I picked the second one.
Yeah, but
I should have brought my.
The other one
for
is
you guys.
Who is your favorite designers?
Oh, that's an easy one for both.
Well, her, Brenda Gervais. I knew it was going to be Brenda Gervais. For me, it's going to be a Stacey Nash. And then the last one, which makes it very interesting, the very last one is she wants you to do something that is new to you. Now, she says it better than I'm saying it, so please watch Sherry the Colorado
Her
Stitcher.
newest video, it came out this week. I'm not sure what the title
was. It was one day ago. So
I think it has the summer camp in the title, though.
Maybe, yeah. And what is new to you? And it's like, wow, it could be a new fabric. It could be using new floss you've never used. It could be a new designer. It could be a new pattern by a designer you like.
Okay.
But something you haven't done.
So like a pattern that you haven't done by that designer ever?
No, I don't think she's leaving it like that. I think it's
watch for more details on hers. But
yeah,
that kind of gives
and it starts June 1st, so you have
right
time to get
StitchCon.
things ready. I know. I was thinking of bringing my thing to StitchCon to work
Maybe
on.
I'll have to bring it.
And but it sounds like a lot of fun, and it's a lot of people get into it and do it from all over the place. So I thought we'd try that this year.
I think once we pick the 3 things we're gonna do, maybe we'll show them on a video. I know the first one I'm doing, Brenda Gervais. There's so many to pick from, and then new to me, I have a lot of patterns by people I haven't stitched yet.
Yeah, see, that's where I was thinking. If I picked a new pattern by somebody I haven't stitched yet, I've stitched a lot of different people, so
I haven't stitched as many.
But I was thinking.
But there's still a ton of
designers
out there.
Well, I was thinking of trying to do something with the silks, the Belle Soie. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Yeah, or the 301 silks.
Okay.
And maybe it's the same thing.
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
I'd have to watch Laura and Brenda.
I know they say it perfectly.
But yeah, it just gives you some time to think about it, what you would like to do.
That would be fun.
Yeah. You know, it would be a floss I had not used. And everybody says it's gorgeous once you use it. You don't,
I know. I would love to use silks, but I know that'd be another rabbit hole for me to go down.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, I don't want to do something that I have to buy a ton of them.
My Miss Smith sampler, I'm going to have some silks and stuff. I just don't have her kitted, and I can't get that done in a month. So she's not going to be, she's not going to be worked on, but,
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know why.
And yeah, that's the other thing I got to find out too. You have to finish each project in that month. I
I
think you do
because you
each
sent
one.
a photo of it.
June
done.
was the first one, July was the second one,
And
August was the third one. So you do have to finish it in each month. You don't have to, but if you do, you send it in, and you know.
I think for my August one,
Mhm.
so I haven't stitched a Cricut collection yet. I have a
Oh,
ton.
you
I have
haven't?
a ton of the patterns.
I have a winter one.
The cross-eyed. No, wait, it's really good.
Okay.
Cross-eyed Cricut collection in August. So I'm debating doing their word August for the month. Or doing their word beach because it's still kind of summery, and I haven't stitched their stuff, so that might be my August.
You also have the beach rat. Who's that by?
The Artsy Housewife, but I did Byron Blackbird.
Oh, you did. Okay.
Because I was gonna do that, but I was
See,
like,
that's
I
what
already
I'm
stitched.
saying. I've got
So, but it's fun to figure it out, and there's
Yeah.
so many designers out there. We could find something. I'm
Or
sure.
you could design something yourself, and I could stitch it because I've never stitched your stuff yet.
Maybe we'll do that, and then we'll show
Yeah.
everybody it. That would be fun.
Yeah. Might
Maybe
be a
we'll
good
do
idea.
that.
Okay, okay.
That might be
Well,
something to look out for.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The only other plans that did you have any other
No,
plans? Okay.
no.
The only other plans I have is Whipco. Whipco numbers got called. That's not true.
Sorry.
We have a lot of motorcycles and cars that pass. I actually have two things for plans.
Okay.
So Whipco was number 5 and 19. So my number 5 is the Salentine Modern Folk Embroidery.
Oh, you did bring it.
This one I brought. I didn't bring my Lantern Lane. But this one is one of my plans. I'm stitching the colors that are called for. I'm almost done with the first page. I think I could actually get it done. It's one of the ones I want to get done. But yeah, so just to keep myself in check, it needs to be ironed. But that's, I guess I'm not quite as close to being done. But that's the bottom of page, whatever. I think that's page 1.
Yeah.
And then that's the top. So it's not going to be that big. And then Lantern Lane, which I've shown a few times. I did not grab that. Forgot to grab it. Those are my 2 Whipcos, so I'm going to work on those. I'd love to get both of them finished because you figure I have 15 days and 15 days. My other idea, and I don't know that I'm actually going to do it, but I'm just going to say it on here because I might end up doing it, is Stitch Mania is May.
Never done that.
I've never done it. I just started rewatching Pam's stuff from the beginning. So right before I think episode 46, I watched their extra of all they did
What'd they do, 15
or
starts?
18 starts the first year they did it. I don't think Pam is doing it this year because she only posted on Whipco the calls for her calls. But you guys have seen the ones that I am so close to finishing that it's ridiculous I'm not done with. I was thinking of pulling those out and just doing Stitch Mania finishes. So we'll see.
No,
We'll see how it goes. Not taking out one of the big boy projects or whatever you want to call them. But just the smaller things, like the ornaments I have to finish, or something more manageable.
Okay.
But my Stitch Mania finishes.
Yeah, I've been listening to everybody talk about Stitch Mania, and I've never done it. And to start,
I just don't want to bite
a
off
stitch
more
a
than
day.
I can chew.
They-
Yeah, I don't
so
want to
many
start
people
anything.
do a new stitch a day. I'm like,
I did
oh my
pull
God,
out
I'd be
stuff
panicking.
debating that. But then I was thinking about all the stuff still on my list. I should show you guys my list at some point. All of my stuff on my list, and I'm just like, no, I just really need to get some of these done so I could take the floss and put them back and just, get cut down a little more. I am gonna make Regina Hable a focus piece this upcoming month too. She's not gonna be framed in time for StitchCon, but I would like to have her done so I could brag about it.
well, see, that's what I was wondering. I've got so many big ones.
And she's a big girl.
Yeah.
Regina Hable is a big girl compared to my others I have.
I've got so many. I've got Reaching Skyward
Yeah.
by Modern Folk. I've got, oh God, what was the other? I've got Tisket to Tasket.
I'd love to see you work on that. The colors are gorgeous.
Yeah. I don't know. I just, my girlfriend Mary sent me a book, and she goes, I thought I moved it over here. Isn't it under it? No. No,
You did have it
I
over
have
here.
it over here. Excuse me.
Hold, please. Ooh, her hip. It's her hip. Speaking of
Sit.
books,
Me this beautiful book
I have one too that I'm doing the same thing she's doing.
with pages.
Mhm.
So what I've made it is my whip book. Perhaps you can't see that. There you go.
So,
My whip book, and I'm putting in everything from the fabric count, the day I started, every color I used.
color conversions if needed to be
Yep,
noted.
if I've changed colors, the colors I'm using,
Mhm.
and everything like that. And then as I finish them, they'll get put, you know, to the back side of it. And,
So,
but
I'm doing that. I copied her idea. I am doing that too because I liked that idea.
Yeah.
And I always do conversions and I don't write down what I used. And if somebody wanted it, I'd love to be able to give it
Yeah.
or to look back and be like, hey, this is what I used.
yeah,
But,
that's what I, you know, and then the name of
like
the
that's a
fabric
nice
and who
picture
made
to
it.
show 'em.
The
The beads, are you going to write the beads in there? Oh,
I
you
already
did.
did.
So she even wrote the beads for like the Anna Mirabilia.
I can't get it over. There we go.
So just to get, I don't know how clear
Yeah,
it is.
so you,
but-
I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if it's focusing, but it's got the beads, the floss, the fabric count, the day I started.
I think that was a great idea.
And then if I find any errors or anything like that, which you don't hardly find them, but
Well-
they do have sheets they put out that you can look up, and it tells you if a symbol is not the right symbol, the
if
right
you
place.
look up, well, most designers have it on their website. So if
Right.
you go on like Mirabilia, I found a whole list, and a lot of the mirrors that we're working on have them. So we printed it out too, and that's gonna go
Yeah.
in my notebook. I'll show you guys.
Yep.
And then so I copied her because she's brilliant.
No.
And it was a good idea. And then the only other thing I'm doing different, because this notebook isn't gonna have all those details. My other book is gonna have those details. I also have a book that lists everything I have. But this one I decided to make for the finished dates only. Partly to track what I'm doing this year because I wanted to have at least 25 finishes to cut down my whip list from 45, hopefully in half, or a little less than half. So just to show you, it's, you know, my handwriting's not the greatest, but I did like abbreviations of the designers, I did the pattern name, and then the ones that are finished, I just put the finish date. Because like I said, the other one is going to have all the other information I need. This is just strictly to track my finishes and how many I have going. And then I just put a little sticker and I started it this year. So there are a few that I finished on like New Year's Eve and a couple like a week before. I did put those in here. But yeah, so I'm tracking them.
That's the other thing I did too with I have a sheet log that has all the colors of DMC and all the numbers variegated.
Oh yeah, she's very organized about that. compared to
And you know, regular DMC, variegated.
We should have gotten your 4 colors today. We were right near Hobby Lobby.
Oh my god!
Dang it!
So anyway, I used to know where all my colors were.
Then Ashley
Went
borrowed them
shopping.
all
Went shopping
multiple times. I admit it. I did
So
it.
I had to go back through, and I unkitted all my kits except for my whips that
I
are up
didn't.
here,
My mirrors are all kitted still.
and I left them my patterns with their fabric, and
Sorry, I
because
have
I would never remember that. So those are with that, but I took all the floss out, put all the numbers together, and erased everything I'd put in the log before, and I re-logged. I do one for bobbinated and one side for skeins, and I go through and I count them all, and I put down how many I have of each. Like I had 11 of 7850, which is for
Sorry,
my.
I'm starting
That's
on.
okay. Which is for my reaching skyward, because you had to have 19 and 19. And,
yeah.
yeah. So 7850. I had 11 of those, but I also had one separate, and I also had 2 bobbinated.
That's
Yeah.
not a color.
Yeah, it is 38.
3750. is a color.
$37.50. That's it.
$78.50 isn't a
Sorry.
color. Sorry, I had to think about it. I'm like, that's not a color.
Maybe it is.
Maybe it's a new one.
Maybe
we
it's one I just made. Who knows? But anyway, that's the other thing too. I want to start some dyeing this summer.
That's my baby.
Dyeing fabric again.
Ooh, I had a dream about that. We got like bolts of fabric and dyed it.
But anyway, we're rambling here.
I know, we're rambling.
So,
we love talking to you guys.
Yeah, we do. We miss it when we don't get to be.
Every week I feel like
you know what I mean.
Every week I'm like, are we filming?
Yeah, now she's saying it every week. I used to be the one.
Before, but I'm like, when are we? It's this weekend. Like we were doing that this week. We're like, is it this weekend? Yeah, I think it is. Oh yeah, no, yeah, no, yeah. We're filming.
Yeah, I was gonna say something. And
I did it again.
No, it's okay. It's my brain.
Your colors. You were talking about your colors.
Yeah, but
you know, fun fact. She's only 4 colors shy of having the full DMC color set.
Well, I used to have.
She used to have it all the time before I came along.
I had that plus so many extras of each color.
Before I came along and took them all. Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I did it.
That's okay.
But sharing is caring. That's what I was saying. Sharing is caring.
Yeah.
I'll share with you. I share with you.
Well, I just want to.
I share fabric.
Yeah, I just want to say hi to Niecy.
Hi, Niecy.
And
Hi, Patty Pen.
Yeah, no, I was going to say Patty Pen. I got to tell you something. I finally got a hold of those pony blacks, you call them.
Oh, the needles. The
and mine, yeah, she only had.
Needles or
no,
pony
black beetles, I think.
Needles.
And needles, not
needles.
Woo. See, if you live with me, you know I do this. I flip stuff. But anyway, oh my God, I love them. I love them, I love them, I love them. I am like, and nobody around here has them. And I'm like, oh my God. So I got to find somewhere. I did find one place that had them, but they didn't look like the same. It looked more like a knockoff. Mm-hmm. So Patty, if you can tell me where you got yours, please, please, please. I love that needle. I even gave her one. I said, you have to stitch with this.
And speaking of Patty Pen, you were probably going to mention it, but if you guys watch Pam and Steph, they do a silver and gold, and Patty Pen was named the gold this week in Pam and Steph's. I saw it on her Instagram too.
Good.
Pam
that's great.
So I don't know if you saw Patty, but congratulations.
Yeah,
Yay.
congratulations,
That's
Patty.
exciting.
That's great. That's great. I hope you and Niecy are having a good time.
Yes.
And Christy, because I know she's got a booth or a trunk show.
I think it's a trunk show.
And Karen, hi, if you watch this.
She watches.
We think about you all the time. And we're getting so excited because Stitch On is coming and we will all be back together. Yes. And Dina, hi.
Dina,
I don't know if you're going to get to see this because, yeah, she's been sick under the weather. And then they were just getting ready to leave on their, I think it's like a 2-month trip or something. I mean, it's really a long trip. And I think they ended at StitchCon.
So that might be what they do now.
Maybe that.
I don't
maybe. Don't quote me on that. I'm sorry,
safe.
Steve. I'm sorry,
Be
Dina.
safe on your trip.
Yes, and
if
you don't feel good, go to a doctor, please.
Oh, and everybody have safe trips, not just Dina, because
you're
everybody
all
else is
flying.
traveling. Yeah.
Oh, Nisa, I hope you made your flight.
And make it home.
And listen to what Patty tells you.
Strict instructions for
yes.
you, man. We love you guys, though.
No, we love you. We miss you all.
We can't wait. We're counting down to StitchCon.
Yep. And Christy, we're looking forward to meeting your mom.
Yep.
And Harry and Ann.
And Nancy.
And Nancy.
I don't know if she watches Floss too.
I don't know.
Hi, Nancy.
But I don't know if there's anybody else. Those are all the names I have.
That's all the names I know of.
So, but anyway, ladies, we will let you all go. Go back to your stitching, grab a drink, enjoy your day. It's beautiful, sunny here.
Thank you for watching. If you like, feel free to subscribe and hit the little thumbs up and the bell to get notified. And if you have any comments, put them in the comment box below. We'll gladly answer them. Yeah, anything. And we'd love to hear from you. We love when we get the comments. We get so excited. We're like, did you see the comment? Yeah, I saw it. I know. We'll go into each other's room at night. Guess what just came up? And sometimes I forget that she's got the account, so I'll go on as my book channel and I'll comment. So that's me, not on our account. If you guys are like, why is this chick like just jumping in.
Jermaine.
It's me. Ashley is book obsessed. Is my.
Yeah.
I haven't really been able to work on that
Yeah.
though, so there's really nothing exciting over there.
Okay, so that's about it. And we'll see you hopefully in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And take care, everybody.
Yeah.
And just, stay healthy, have fun,
The
enjoy
pollen.
every day.
The pollen can definitely mess with you.
Yeah, but I was leaving them on a good note, and you're giving them pollen.
Well, you said.
Come on.
You said take care. That's what I'm saying. Like, take care of the pollen. You don't want to. I always catch a cold from the pollen. I'm just saying. Stay healthy. Stay safe. We love you.
Bye bye.